Kanye West has put out another rant video. Now, this time, his rant video is very embarrassing for himself. And also, it's embarrassing for the choice that he made by marrying his wife, Kim Kardashian. So he recently did this rant because he was bothered by comments Nick Cannon made on Vlad TV. He's bothered about Drake and his song talking about Kiki, do you love me? And everybody was dancing on that. Or you saw on Instagram or whatever. And also he's been bothered by Tyson Beckford and comments that he's made. Well, let's go ahead and roll Kanye's little rant.
Express some things that were not sitting right with my spirit. Now that I'm about the sunken place, I can think and I could just be yay and just express how I feel. There's a couple things that I want to address. First of all, I want to address Nick Cannon. Like, I understand that you used to date my wife, but, you know, you get in an interview, don't mention my wife. If someone brings my wife up, you say, hey, I respect that man. I'm not speaking on that. Don't be making no suggestions like nobody fucked my wife. Now, the next thing is with Drake. Yeah, I told you that if I wasn't in a medicated state, I might have had the thoughts to, hold on, this train going by. Now, if I wasn't in a medicated state, I might have thought and had the wherewithal to say, hey, Pusha, don't diss Drake on my beat. And I spoke about that and took accountability for that. Now, what I'm looking for my spirit to take accountability is the fact that it's people making rumors or thinking that you fucked my wife and you're not saying nothing and you carrying it like that, that don't sit well with my spirit. You know, if I had a girlfriend from Chicago, her name was Renita, and then you was married to Rihanna, I wouldn't make no song called Riri. So when you're like, oh, I don't know where it come from, you too smart for that, bro. You know where that come from. Don't make no record with nothing that could be confused. Now, I told you, I didn't tell Pusha no information about your baby mama, nothing like that. That didn't come from me. But when you played that record for me in the studio that said, yo, we got some Kylies, we got some Kendalls, I told you, Travis is your man. Don't make no record. Travis is your man. Don't make no record like that. That man just had a baby with her. That's going to be offensive. That's going to be offensive to her. I hit Trav about the ecstasy record and made sure that we was all good, that we know we family, right? So I did tell you not to do that. So period, it's like, don't speak on nobody from my family, nothing that could be even mentioned with my wife, period. We don't have to talk again. I'm not giving no energy to that, but I'm telling you that. And also, as far as Tyson Beckford go, don't speak on my wife, bro. Like, none of y'all speak on my wife, period. What are you talking about? I'm married. We in love. We a family. Y'all be promoting all that like negativity. Y'all think that shit is cool for social media. It don't sit right with my soul. It don't sit right for my spirit. And as men, all three of y'all come talk to me. Y'all holler at me. We'll work it out. We'll come to a resolution. It's fine, but it just don't sit right with me. And I had to express that to y'all. Cause it, you know what I'm saying? Ain't like I get on the phone. So I had to express it to you like this. Nick Cannon, Drake, Tyson Beckford. All that wasn't sitting right with me.
Now, Kanye see this or not, I don't know. But Kanye, you had a history that at least that we know of picking women that did not have the highest moral character. If you want to go on that, because that's kind of the thing you going on this morality tip. You was with Amber Rose, sliding up and down the stripper pole, calling herself a whore, talking about slut walk and everything else while she was with you. Then you got with Kim Kardashian. Everyone know her story. Everyone know about her and Ray J in that particular sex tape. You knew about that. Come on. You was even talking about, and I remember an interview, how you was all hot and bothered about that particular tape. Watching another man in the industry be with the woman that you wanted to be with. I know people didn't forget about that. Then you want to get mad about all the dudes that she been with when it was no secret to that. So why are you mad for? All of a sudden you want this everybody to respect your wife and not say certain things and it's disrespectful to you. They had relationships with your wife. A lot of black men in the industry, music, athletes, whatever, she was running them down and having sex with all these men. And then if these men talk about their experiences with your wife, what are you going to say about it? Your wife put herself out there like she's a whore. Let's call it what it is. Now, you want to talk about morality at one point in time in this country, Kim wouldn't even be known because the country had a little bit more morality and they understood women like that should never have a platform. Women like that should never be on the billboard. Women like that should never be on a magazine cover. But this woman has made a lot of money doing the things that she's doing. And you married this chick. Come on, man. You know good and well in the barbershops when you was growing up, they would tell you women like Kim Kardashian is the women that you only seen with at night. You don't bring her to your mama house. You don't bring her to no family functions. You surely don't get in a relationship with her. And you surely do not marry her. And you did everything opposite of what's known to do with most men. Now, if you wanted a upstanding woman, then you would have found you an upstanding woman, a woman that didn't get ran through like that. You could have got that, but you chose to get the woman that's been ran through. And it says a lot to me about your self-esteem because you didn't feel like you're worthy enough to have a woman that was respectful, a woman that had a great reputation. And then you want that woman to be the mother of your children. You didn't choose that. So you talking about you being out of a sunken place, Kanye, they don't have a word for you. That's nice to say sunken place in relation to you. Think about the children. The children going to find out what your wife was doing. You think they're not, probably some of them will find out now. And you want to get mad at other artists and they should correct this and correct that. No, you should have corrected yourself by not marrying her. That's what you should have did. Kanye, guys like you are messing it up for other young black men as well. They will think that's okay. And you have a lot of dudes now that are actually marrying strippers or women who do similar. At one point in time, that was white guy things. That's what they did. And black men had more sense at one point in time to know that I'm not going to marry a chick like that. I'm surely not going to make no kids with her. Now y'all doing the same thing the white dudes are doing that we used to laugh at a long time ago. And it's utterly embarrassing. So don't get on camp, man. Delete that video. Just don't even address anything like that with those men. You make yourself look bad because it's your wife, dude. Your wife, even after you married her, she was still taking half-naked photos, even after becoming a mother and marrying you. So how could you come out there talking about the honor of your wife and everything when she was still doing half-naked photos? Man, look, you don't have no room to talk, Kanye. You just fall back, brother. And if you that mad about dudes talking about your wife and the things that she's continuing to do, then y'all need to have another conversation. And if you can't deal with it, then y'all have to figure something out. I don't know what to tell you about that. But don't come up here acting like, I'm going to defend my wife. She's this and that and third. Like she has been an honorable woman because she has not been. We coming off a moral concept. We're not talking about this new age feminism. You can be a whore and nobody says anything. You better not say nothing about it. That old American crap. But Kanye, no. You should have never posted this video. You make those other men look a lot better than you at this point because at least they were smart enough to do what they wanted to do with her and get rid of her. That's what they were smart enough to do. They didn't wife her up and they didn't have kids with her. You the dummy that did that. So deal with the consequences. But leave me a comment. Let me know anything about Kanye West. Men, I don't care what men. Don't you ever marry a woman like, sure, don't you ever impregnate that woman. Think about your child.